way. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out jailbird sing that rock.
Oh my gosh, greatest music video ever. Come on, the first one, really, when you think about it. Elvis Presley, an American icon adored by millions, has been selected by President Trump to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom tomorrow. And while most would view him as a well-deserving recipient, the Washington Post apparently could not help but take a shot at the president, writing, quote, "A little nod to the good old days, back when black visionaries could invent rock and roll, but only a white man could become the king. Ridiculous? Well, how unhinged have they actually become? Going after Elvis." Joining me now on set to discuss this, co-chair of Project 21, Horace Cooper, and liberal analyst Jonathan Harris. Jonathan, Elvis is just cool, okay? Like, I didn't like the 1972 Elvis as much, but that Elvis is just cool. And he embraced black music. He wasn't trying to hide black music. But the Washington Post, really? This is what you're going at here?
I'm personally not a huge fan of Elvis. It might be a generational thing, but I'm not a huge fan of Elvis myself. But I think it's just the optics look weird. It's like, of all the people that you could have picked, you're going to pick someone who many people at least feel, to some extent or another, appropriated black music because it wouldn't be embraced by black artists, that it was embraced by Southern white America because a white artist was doing essentially black music. It's like, why would you pick someone like that in 2018 with all of the racial division that he's caused and was, he inherited as much as he caused, and pick someone like that? Why? Why would you even bother?
Was Elvis a racist, do you think?
No, I don't think Elvis is a racist, but I think the optics of what he represented.
So why does it send a message if he's not racist?
Because the optics of what Elvis represented was racism. It was, we'll take.
What?
No, listen.
Oh my
because
God.
he's like, we'll take the South was, we'll take black music as long as it's packaged in a white guy. They wouldn't take it from the people who.
I think that was a fact of a changing American society, and I think you could probably make the argument that without Elvis, you wouldn't have had other musicians like down the road go to Al Green, or even some of the gospel singers who went back even pre-Elvis became more popular post-Elvis because of the rise of that type of music. I think it brought a lot of people into the spotlight who might not have gotten into the spotlight without that kind of meteoric rise that he had. Yeah. But Horace, I do think this is actually now comedic, that we are talking about Elvis and the fact that this sends a racist message somehow. It's like is this another dog whistle, Horace?
The left has just jumped the shark. Here's a
That saying has jumped the shark, but that's okay.
This individual was so accomplished, he sold albums that blacks, whites, browns, America enjoyed, America celebrated. He was America's hero, and absolutely he ought to be. And it's a real shame that people would look at his achievement and say, we want to hold that back because we think this is somehow a secret dog whistle for a racist agenda.
Well, I can see if the president had picked Michael Jackson, who is called the king of pop,
He's
remember?
The king of music. I was just thinking, like, Donald Trump and Michael Jackson were very close. Like, he could have picked somebody like that, philanthropist, not, no racial controversy. Like,
why didn't Barack Obama pick him?
But you're picking, like, Elvis?
Why didn't Obama pick Michael Jackson?
There's a question about that, but I'm like, why are you picking Elvis? He's been dead for at least a couple minutes now. Why are you picking Elvis right now?
There are a
lot of people they pick who are legends, and he was the most influential. I think anyone can really argue, the most influential person at the time in American music, and it was music that was threatening to the new generation, obviously. People thought it was a threat. They didn't like it. They didn't like he moved. So I think you can argue as a liberal that Elvis was really what ushered in, obviously, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, all the way down to the Who. Little Richard, those guys were fabulous. They loved Elvis. Little Richard loved Elvis.
Right.
I think you could talk to him today. Still talk about it.
Millions of Americans go to Graceland. This is just a ridiculous
Have you guys ever been to Graceland?
I have been to Graceland.
I've never been. I'd like to go.
It's a great experience.
Let's all go together. Would you film it? Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be my first time.
Come on.
The point about it is to bring up him as a divider when he actually united Americans with music.
Okay.
I'm going to turn you into Elvis fan. Okay, I'm going to turn you into Elvis fan, and you're going to turn me into, who's your favorite?
Michael Jackson, actually. I love him.
Oh, I love Michael Jackson. Okay, you're going to understand that. But wait, I'm going to turn you on to Elvis.
If you can do that, that'll be
okay. You're going to like Elvis by the end. When I play you the old gospel Elvis, you like
Waka
that.
Hula never did it for me.
Elvis, you'll love it. Okay, Nancy Pelosi, she has been thrilled with one figure that also maybe not be as uniting as Elvis was, and this is Al Sharpton. Let's watch.
Thank you for helping take back America. People all over the place are calling me, writing on the airports here, there. Thank you for saving America. I give those thanks to you. Thank you for saving America. Reverend Sharpton, thank you for saving America.
I think she said that 4 times in one clip. She was at the National Action Network Legislative Policy Conference. It's a civil rights organization founded by Sharpton. Did Al Sharpton save America, Jonathan?
I may have missed that memo. I mean,
Not
that I'm aware of.
We need to check on Nancy at this point. I'm not quite sure.
He saved America from racial harmony.
But what I will say, no, he has done a lot. There's a lot of things he's done that are problematic, but he's also done a lot
problematic.
You're a Trump supporter. We're not going to get into that one, are we? No, but he's done a lot of things that are problematic. But I think most people, what Nancy Pelosi was referring to, he's done a lot to eradicate racism and to take on people who have been racist. And I think that's
we have to stop racism by causing racism.
All right, we're going to be going to vaping right now. I wish you guys could stay for this segment, but we actually have a millennial vaping fanatic facing off with a doctor warning against it. Find out what's going on next.